If silver spot were 100, will an eagle still be worth more than a maple?
You know, the way I used to look at it would be, no, it would announce as an ounce at that point. You know, all I can tell you is that for the last 3 years, the premium on silver eagles has been detached from everything else. It has been as much as 2 to 3 times of everything else. And there are people out there who truly believe that. Now, I'm not saying this is what I believe. I'm just saying that there are people that believe this, that if the government were to intervene, that American issued coins and bars would be sheltered from a future confiscation, and it would be other items that would be confiscated. Now, I've talked about this. This was something that Jim Sinclair talked about publicly. I don't have a problem in saying it. I went to dinner with Jim one night, and he told me this, that he had heard from someone that he trusted that was, you know, very, very connected, that there'd be 2 resets. That the first, you could argue we're in the midst of, would be man-made. The second would be one by Mother Nature. And when that happened, metals that weren't American in origin would be confiscated. Now, I own a lot of metals that are not American in origin. Although I know he believes this, I had not been motivated to this point to do that, to trade my Canadian Mint 100-ounce bars or my Royal Canadian Mint gold coins for American Eagles. I could, but I haven't because of the big premium discrepancy. So there are people who believe that. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. What I do know is that the U.S. Mint made about 1/3 as many silver eagles as they have the ability to do. They made somewhere in the neighborhood of 14, 15 million. I've seen them make 40 and 50 million myself. So what does that mean? Janet Yellen said they ramped up silver production. Sure didn't look that way to me. Is there something nefarious behind it? There are people who think that there is. There are people who think that they'll issue a gold and silver backed system and these coins are being minted and hoarded by the US government. I don't know what to believe anymore when we talk about the US Mint because they really have been, look, they've made they're a big part of my career. Being a US Mint authorized representative, a reseller, is something that has defined my career in many respects. But they've been very disappointing in the way that they have provided gold and silver to the US public. And here we are today where the premiums on everything have come down and we're still double digit on silver eagles, or real darn close to it. I haven't looked yet this evening, but here again, you know, there are just some people who want American made coins and bars. And I don't know what premium will do when the price gets that high. I would simply say this: when the price gets that high, maybe everyone in this country will wake up and will do whatever they can to buy precious metals. Because look, there are no inversely correlated assets anymore to the US stock market or the dollar besides precious metals. And if we see problems in the markets, which I believe we will, the only inversely correlated asset, according to Ibbotson, and you have this, you can send it to people, the article on Ibbotson, is gold and silver. It's precious metals. It is a hedge against the lunacy of our Federal Reserve, of our government, and the distortions that were created by the irresponsible monetary policies that we've seen over the last 3 years. And so you buy gold and silver whatever you can. And this is why I've told people, don't pay the extra premium for the eagles. Look, if I had my druthers, that's all I'd buy. But when it comes at the expense of so much in the way of ounces, it's a mistake. If money isn't an issue, yeah, buy eagles, buy $20 gold pieces, buy Morgan silver dollars. I mean, I would if money wasn't an issue. But if you're looking to get a position into silver and gold and get the biggest bang for the buck, you won't find it right now and for the last 3 years in anything with an American stamp on it.